Hello, good morning to you all. Today we'll see how to create a simple login page using HTML. And remember this very simple login page. See here, I have given the username and the text field entry field and a password and a entry password field and a login button and the remember checkbox and the cancel and the forget password. Very simple and a basic beginners for the beginners who try to understand. I'll drop this whole code in the description. If you want, you can check it. Let us quickly start. This is a form. As all of you know, we can write the HTML code for the login pages in the form of forms. So I have started with form action page.php, and this is the container. So leave about it. The main code is this one, means we are giving the username and the password section. So I'll start with the label. For I'll just take it as uname. You can take it anything, means uname in the sense I have just taken it as username. So for to print there, I am giving username in the bold. So see here in the output, username comes in the bold. So this is where our code works. So be username. So this is just a label to show there. And here is the text field, means input in the sense the user need to input. So for example, I'll show you why we have given the input. So user need to give some input, username equal to something. So for user we have to take the input. So for such type in HTML we need to give input type. What is the input type? Some text, some username is this in the sense text. If it is a password, you need to enter here the password. If I give the password here, for example, I'll save this and I'll show you the output. I'll refresh the page in the output and I'll show you. So it will comes in the star form. See here, dot form. So I'm again changing that to text. Okay, here we have tried now text. So the type is very important here. I am saving it. So if I enter now again, the text will appear. So let us quickly enter into the next step. So placeholder equal to enter username. So this is the anything we can write. For example, give username. If I write like this and save this and check the output, this is the text you want to show to the user. So give username. So this is also very simple. Placeholder is equal to something which sits before the user and inputs any value. So uname in the sense whatever the users enter into the text box, we are assigning that to the name. So in the background section, in the verification section, I'm not going to show that verification section in this video tutorial. In the verification section, you need to verify with this name. So whatever the user enters in the uname will sit in the name. So in the verification section, you need to verify with this name. So this is the required field. And the same with the password. I am taking it as PSW, as just like uname, and I'll giving password in the bold section. As you observe here, password in the bold section, and I have taken the input type, and now the input type is password. The input type equal to password, and the placeholder is enter password, and PSW will sit here. So here the uname contains the value and the PSW contains the value. So and button. So there is a login button here. See if you observe, this button comes with the tag of button. So I am taking the button tag with the type equal to submit. So user clicks on submit. Login means we need to submit for the verification. So login is the button visible there. If you observe here, login is the button and it is of button type to submit to the backend. So there comes the checkbox, and now the input type is checkbox. We have seen the input type as submit, we have seen the type of password, and now it is checkbox. Checkbox in the sense to tick and untick this checkbox input. be useful. So by default it will be checked. For example, if I refresh the page, it will be in the checked form. See here, whenever I refresh, it is already checked because I have already written here checked equal to checked, name equal to remember and remember me. So this is how, this is all the CSS, which is not see here, this is the CSS and everything, cancel button and forgot password, and I have all written there. So just go through this code in the description below, so you can have a basic idea of how to create a HTML login form in the HTML. And remember, as I already said in the beginning, this is very basic thing, just to have to create the login form in HTML. This is just for the beginners. I hope you like this, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.